I'm just about to make a lot of people mad because of this video, and I know I am. Hello, my weebs and my weebettes. It's been a while. Sorry for disappearing off this planet for about 2 months. I just kind of got busy and had a big lack of motivation to make anything anime related, like anything like YouTube related, because generally I just had a big lack of motivation for a while, and I'm back, and I hope you enjoy my new videos. I hope I'll stay to a schedule. I probably won't. And I don't know, let's just get into this video. Tony Chopper sucks. He's one of the worst written Straw Hats, was well written, then completely ruined, post time skip. And I'm just gonna rant about Chopper until I run out of things to say. So let's get into this. Chopper started off as a generally well-written character. One of the most tragic flashbacks in One Piece, with him being abused, not abused. Well, because of his blue nose, he was rejected by his herd, and he was they were like, "Hey, you, Tony Chopper, that's not your name. Reindeer number 2. Nobody liked you. You eat last." And then he's like, "Okay, dang." And then he's like, "Well, there's nothing left but this strange-looking mushroom," and he ate a strange-looking mushroom. And then, like you do, you become a human. Kind of like this weird humanoid hybrid, and then he's like, "Well, dang, they don't like me anymore. Guess I'll go to the humans." Humans are like, "Oh, look at him. That's a Yeti." And they shoot him, like you do. Then he runs in the woods, bloodied, crying, and then he's like, "Oh, look, that's an old man. Oh, that old man has a gun. Punch old man. Old man strips." Am I on the right website? I don't think I am. Anyways. And then he's like, "Yo, look, I have no guns on me." And Chopper's like, "Oh, cool." He takes in Chopper. Chopper becomes basically a son. And how happens that old man? He dies. So, and then he's like, "Well, dang, nobody likes me. He's dead. Hey, old lady that was a friend of my father figure. Want to train me on being a doctor?" And that's how Chopper became a doctor. Anyway, in that very horribly abridged, you can see Chopper had a very tough life. That's a well-written character. And then he joined the Straw Hats, but he didn't want to join the Straw Hats. You know why? Because he didn't see himself as a human. He thought pirates were only humans, which is a lie. There's minks and fishmen. Well, and fishmen and giants. And too many races for me to name off right here. So after that, Chopper's like, "Well, dang, I guess I'm human." Kind of still monsterish, but I'm probably gonna struggle with this for a while, and he does. Then we get to Enies Lobby. Enies Lobby has, Monster Point Chopper, which was like the big magnum opus for Chopper's character. Like, what am I? Am I a human or a monster? This is like life or death. Screw it, chomp. He goes Monster Point. Boom, big moment for Chopper's character. He's like, "Oh shoot, he gave up his whole humanity to beat this guy for Robin. What a great character." And then he does the same thing later on in Sabaody, where he's like, "Oh shoot, my friends are gonna die. I should probably go Monster Point." And he does. And then he gets sent away. And you know what? Kuma saved the Straw Hat's life, ruined Chopper's character. Gotta say, Kuma, very disappointed in you. So after that, Chopper masters Monster Point. All of a sudden, over 2 years, he just makes a drug that lets him master Monster Point. Oh, did I mention he's now a lot thinner and doesn't fight anymore because we can't hurt Chopper's precious marketable body. Nah, he barely fights. I think Chopper has gotten one fight post time skip, and that is with a fishman that he one shot. So not really. He really hasn't got any big fights this time. He slapped Queen. But you see, that's my issue with Chopper. He doesn't do anything anymore. He's done a little bit on Wano with healing a few diseases and not really helping with Zoro's injuries. He's just cured a few of Queen's diseases, which is a good thing for Chopper. Good thing he's actually doing a doctor thing. But in the way of, doing something big that people will actually talk about, he really hasn't done anything except just be there wearing new outfits so they can make the next plushie to sell. Oda, I love your writing. You are probably one of the greatest mangaka, maybe even greatest authors of all time. But you need to everybody needs to admit, Chopper is a poorly written out character post time skip. He's just there for the money, and generally, he really doesn't have a character except being cute. Post time or pre time skip, Chopper had a character. He wasn't just, oh, look, that's the cute little reindeer. He got annoyed. He was flustered a lot. And, he struggled with the idea of being a monster and a human. And after the time skip, Zoro was like, oh, look, you're more monstrous now. I was like, oh, yeah, I've decided I'm going to be a monster for the crew. Instead of, constantly struggling. Here's a way. What if Chopper goes Berserk Monster Point again? Like, oh, that makes no sense. He has the new Rumble Ball. Okay, what if he goes Berserk Monster Point and maybe hurts one of the crew members, like Robin or Nami? And then he's like, what did I do? Then maybe restrict his power, and then, maybe last arc have him, okay, this is a dire situation again. I'm going to have to do it. And then maybe actually give him his will awakening. Maybe have Chopper almost die and get him awakened, which is a theory I have for Awakens. I might make a Awaken video because I read the spoilers for this week, and this week doesn't have that much interesting to talk about. So, yeah, maybe later on this week, I'm probably going to talk about, maybe Friday, I'll do a video on my Awakening theory. I don't know. I'm just killing time at this point. I really hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it. I just kind of like talking to you guys. You guys are nice. You guys don't talk. Why don't you? Oh yeah, this is not a live stream. Anyways, that's been it, my weebs and weebettes. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, outro.